Small Army World War II. This is the Panzer III version J set 2451 with 400 pieces. This version of the Panzer III had its armor upgraded to a 50mm and it was also armed with a 50mm KWK 38L42 gun. This tank used the dark yellow camouflage used by the German Afrika Corps during the North Africa campaign, and is also accompanied by those two minifigs here, also in dark yellow uniforms. The tank commander has an eye patch and removable hat. You can see right here, and we can see his eye patch, and has a pair of binnacles, and the printing on the figure is quite good and well detailed. We're able to see the medals and even his tie. And the other minifigure is a German soldier. The helmet and the vest are removable. You can remove the by taking his head off. He also carries a MG34 with a flexible rubber ammo belt that it can also be removed. And a quick tip for you guys, if you have this, always push here, never pull to remove this belt clip, otherwise you might break it. The hat has printings on both sides. On the left we can see the shield of the national colors of Germany at the time, and on the right side we have the shield, the eagle of the Navy and Army. The details on the printing on the chest of this guy here are pretty good. We can actually see the buttons, even the small buttons on his shirt, and medals and pockets. The tank has two ratchet hatches where we can place our minifigures. One on the top of the turret and the other one on the front of the tank. But in order to open the front hatch, you have to place your gun up, otherwise you're not gonna have space to open it. On the back we have our engine compartment that can be opened and reveal our engine, but the gun has to be moved sideways in order to do so. The antenna on the right side stays on the way of the turret, so the turret collides with it. On the real tank, this antenna was foldable to prevent that to happen. But if you have those two Cobi parts here, those little two Cobi parts that you can find in almost any set, you'll be able to do a modification just by getting this part here and connect with this one, and you grab your antenna and place it right here and back on the same spot where you found it, and now you have a movable antenna. The turret has two printed sloped bricks with the German cross, one on each side, and this the German cross was called Balkan Kreuz or something like that. Sorry, I don't speak German. And the number 7 in red on both sides. And here's the other side. Same exactly thing. The main gun can be elevated like this, but it can only rest straight. And we have our MG gun mounted on the mallet. And the general shape of the turret, it's quite good and resembles the Panzer IV almost perfectly. The hatch on the top was actually mounted on a cupola, however you want to say it. But unfortunately Cobi was not able to recreate that on this tank. On the front of the tank we have another MG on the hull and also a printed vision port on the right. Actually left. 2 track protectors and headlights. We also have accessories on this tank. A trench shovel, actually a pickaxe, and on the other side a trench shovel that can be used by our minifigs. On the back we have an X-ray wheel, also 2 track protectors, and again a sloped brick with the German cross. The tracks on this tank, they will roll on most surface as long as they are not smooth like the surface that I have right now. But if you roll in your hand, you can actually hear the tank, and the tank has a squeaks like a real tank. This tank from Cobi resembles the Panzer III almost perfectly. The tank is a bit big like other Cobi sets, and we all know that Cobi do not make tanks to scale. Despite some features being blocked by the turret, still it's a great set to have, and that's the review for the Panzer III. So don't forget to leave that big like if you enjoy my video, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done yet by clicking on the small logo on the right side right here. And again, thank you for watching.